Hello and welcome to Karen's Creative Cards on YouTube. My name is Karen Hashik and I'm happy you joined me today. Occasionally we need a quick and easy but elegant sympathy or thinking of you card, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this card with a lovely inlaid golden wreath. So this is the card, Sharing Your Sorrow, inlaid gold in that wreath. And then in the inside we have another beautiful die with Sympathy. I know it's a simple card, but I just love the way it turned out, and I'm going to share it with you today, how I made it. These are the supplies that I used to make this card. This is the wreath cutting plate from Tailored Expressions that I used for both the gold and the green. This is the die from Gina Mirri Designs. It's called Flourished Leaf Die, and I've used that on the inside of the card. I used a lovely script set from Gina K Designs, and I used the With Sympathy. I know you can't see those, but it is one of her script word sets, and I'll have a link to all the products in the description. I'm using another really pretty Sympathy set from Sparkle and Sprinkle, and that is the Sharing Your Sorrow stamp that I used on the front. I'm using some Green Ranger Archival ink and some Gold Touch Mirri Sparkle card from the paper cut. The green on the front of the card is also from the paper cut, and that's my favorite green linen cardstock. And I'm using Glad Press and Seal, and I'll show you what I'm using that for. I die cut a cream colored cardstock piece 8.5 by 11, and I folded it for a side folding card. I die cut the Tailored Expressions wreath cutting plate out of my favorite green linen from the paper cut. I also die cut the beautiful Flourished leaf die from Gina Mirri Designs out of a lighter green scrap, and I stamped it with the With Sympathy from Gina K Designs and attached it to the center of the card. As I've explained before, I'm not going to show you guys die cutting and gluing if you don't need to see it, but if you ever have any questions about anything I'm using or any techniques, please feel free to ask at any time. Put it in a comment in the description, or comments below. The first thing I'm going to do is lay the wreath, or the wreath cutting plate, down on the front of the card, and I am going to stamp the Sharing Your Sorrow in the center there. I'm going to glue and tape this piece down. I like to use tape runners, especially the dots kind, because they go right where you need them and they don't go where you don't want them to go. So I use those quite often. But on the real delicate parts, I often use my fine tip glue from Karen Berniston, or glue from Nouveau Deluxe Adhesive, so either one of those works fine. close it so I can line it up a little better. Ah, I screwed up, didn't I? I think I caught it in time, and I think I can use an adhesive remover if there's any where it shouldn't be. So I have this adhesive, whoops, remover that I often use. It doesn't look too bad. Good. Now I have cut the Wreath cutting plate out of the Gold Touch Mirri Sparkle cardstock, and I put a piece, I don't know if I can pull it around and show you, but there was a piece of press and seal underneath when I cut it with the sticky side up, so that all the pieces stay right in place, and I can pull them out of here one by one and put them in here where they belong. If I had taken those all out, or if they had all fallen out, there would be no way to figure out which one goes where. So I find that that's the easiest thing to do. I've decided that the real little ones, I'm going to leave those the cream colored. I think that looked really nice to have that contrast. So I'm going to do just the bigger ones in the gold. And basically this is inlaid die technique. And I'm going to put some permanent tape runner on there, and then put them right in the spot that I took them out of this card. Glue would also work for this, but I think it's a little faster to use the tape runner. I seem to be getting a little excess there. I'll show you one more. Basically, it's like a puzzle, and you just go piece by piece all the way around. There really isn't a need for you to watch that. I'll go ahead and do that and come right back. So I have removed all of the bigger pieces from this wreath and inlaid them into the green. I'm hoping you can see the gold sparkle of that paper and how elegant that looks. And of course this is just too beautiful of a piece not to use, so on the first card I made a Christmas card with it, and I will make something out of this as well. I said peace on earth with the gold wreath there, and I made a simple but lovely Christmas card with that. So you can see how easy it is to make an elegant sympathy card when you have lovely dies like the ones I used from Tailored Expressions, and also from Gina Mirri Designs, and the right stamped sentiments. And of course this card could be used for any occasion just by switching up the sentiments. Thanks for watching, subscribing, sharing, and commenting, and thanks also for helping me share the joy of creativity.